Welcome back everybody, I'm Blotston, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make my ROBLOX GFXs, or whatever the heck they're called. So the first thing we're going to do is open the load character Pro or Light, and then we're just going to enter our username. I'm going to do this weird phase, I don't know how to pronounce her name, sorry if you ever watch this channel. But you do actually want to make sure that spawn.origin is checked, so that when you use this in Blender, it does not spawn far away from the center. And also, please make sure it's R6. Do not do R15. This rig only will use R6. I do not exactly know why, but now that we have our character, what we're going to want to do is I'm just closing out some tabs right now, is I'm going to delete one, and then I'm going to right click the model, and then I'm going to go to export selection in the drop down menu, and then I'm just going to export it to my documents and a certain file that I have stored in there, and I'm just going to name it like phase or something. And we're only using this for the texture. We're not using it for the model. We just need the texture. So if you really want to, you can delete the models but keep the texture, but in my opinion, I never really did that. So, and the next thing is we're going to want to export all the accessories. But since Phase has a back accessory and a head accessories, I'm going to do the back and head separately. So right now I'm doing all the hats, and I'm going to name it like Phase Upper Access for accessory. So phase and then upper, and then I'll save it, and then I'm going to do the duffel bag, which is the back accessory. I'm going to export it, and then I'm going to name it like phase lower access for accessory. This is a slow-mo video because the last voiceover was very fast. So this is going to be like, I don't know how long of a video, but maybe like 12 minutes. But if you really want to, you can go ahead and close studio. But I decided at the last moment. So now we're gonna want to come to a website. The link will be in the description, just so you guys know. You just want to download it. It's very easy. It's not even a 1 MB storage or something. You know, open it, and then we will be greeted with something like this. I'm just going to close that shader tab open and show you what this looks like. It's just a ROBLOX character, and to get the texture on the character, we're going to slide this down and then zoom in using the middle mouse button to navigate, and then just find the file that we saved the model in, because this is the texture that I was talking about earlier. So here I have multiple. You may have one or you may have more, but I found the one that I was looking for. And then now if I come out of the shader editor, you'll see I have a nice little skin. And now it's time to get the accessories onto the person. So we're going to go to import wavefront.obj, and then we're just going to find our accessories. I had 2 of them in this case, so I can just I'm going to do the upper, which is the head accessories. Make sure it's .obj, not .mtl. But mine also did spawn in very weird for some reason. But I'm also very sorry for the background noise, as my heater. But yeah, mine just spawned very weird for some reason. It's no big problem unless they're spawned way away. So I'm just going to kind of just move them lower to a position that looks natural and just I like in general. So go move it a bit more down, but then I realized that's a little too low, like in the face. So I'm just going to raise it up to where I can see the eyebrows, which is about right there. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the buffle bag, because I notice it doesn't look natural. I'm going to kind of move it out forward and then up a little bit so that it looks a bit more natural. And then now that I've done that, you'll see that when I move my character, it doesn't move the accessories don't move. So we're going to select one of the accessories, the head accessories, and then find head attachments, okay? And then do Control P, and then do objects. And then for the lower, I'm going to select the lower, and then I'm going to do torso attachments, and I'm going to do Control P and then select object. That will just set the parent of the lower accessory to the torso attachment, to where now if I move it, you see how they move around with it. So that is exactly how we're looking for it. So now it's time for posing. So I hope you kind of enjoy this little time lapse of me posing. So I'm just kind of going for like a pointing type of pose, but like I don't really know, like a pointing with one hand kind of sticking up. So you can just do this on your own time. It's not that hard. Okay, so now that I kind of got a pose I'm really liking, I'm going to go into object mode, come into Shift A, and then select a camera. And I'm going to go on the right-ish of your screen, and you'll find that camera icon. Click it, and then I'm kind of just going to move my character in a way that I really, really like it. So, and you also can rotate your camera with Control R, or it might even just be R. Your camera has to be selected, by the way. So I find that rotation really well, but I want the whole character to be shown. And you also can mess around with the resolution and the camera settings. But yeah, I'm liking that. But then I'm going to do a little posing adjustments to make it look natural with the camera view. So like that. Okay, and then we're almost done with this whole thing. If you really, really want to, you can Photoshop this. We're doing no Photoshop. This is just going to be a transparent GFX of a Roblox character. So now it's time for lighting. I'm going to do Shift A, and then I'm going to select a point light. Maybe if I could. So now I'm kind of just going to move it around, get it like in front of the GFX. And then I'm going to mess around with the radius and the power, just to get something that I really, really like, okay? So I look really happy with that. I think I may move it up or something. But now what I'm going to do is, this is totally optional, but I'm going to add a spotlight with Shift A and then put it on the back. So a spotlight, and then I'm going to rotate it to where the little spot area is facing towards us, and then I'm going to move it back. Well, yeah, I'm going to move it back behind the little GFX, going to adjust the radius, and then I'm just going to move it, adjust the power, which is going to be like, I don't know, 400, 275, and then I'm going to do the radius, which I already did. And we have completed it, and for some reason mine is very, very glitchy. I have no idea on why, but I'm going to do a couple settings. I also forgot one setting on the very top, change cycles to like EV or something. That is very, very important for the render engine. And then that's why I did not have the shadow option, because the shadow would have gave me better shadows, but I did not do that, okay? And then make sure in the camera section you select film and then do transparent if you want a transparent background. But we are pretty much done. I am just looking for this missing setting that I literally forgot to do because of render engine or something. But now do F12 or go to render and render image. And for some reason I did not render in Blender. You just have to go on the top left, click image, and then save image as, and there you go. This is how I make my Roblox GFXs, and this is the end of the video. And I suppose I'll see you guys in the next video, like on Saturday. Bye!